A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a bold move that has sent shockwaves through the financial community, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has publicly criticized the Federal Reserve, demanding an extensive review of its operations and performance. During a recent interview on CNBC's Squawk Box, Bessent highlighted what he perceives as a troubling trend of mission creep within the central bank, suggesting that it has strayed too far from its core responsibilities. Bessent's remarks come at a time of heightened tension between the White House and the Federal Reserve, particularly in light of ongoing debates over monetary policy and the Fed's influence on the economy. Bessent's critique was pointed, as he likened the Fed's situation to that of the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, stating, "If this were the FAA and we were having this many mistakes, we would go back and look at why this has happened." He expressed concern that the Fed has been operating with a bloated bureaucracy and has made catastrophic predictions regarding tariffs and inflation that have not materialized. They were fear-mongering over tariffs, and thus far we have seen very little, if any, inflation, he asserted, questioning the effectiveness of the highly educated staff at the Fed, saying, "I don't know what they do." Bessent's comments have reignited discussions about the Federal Reserve's role in the economy, particularly as it grapples with the challenges of maintaining its independence while managing various mandates. He emphasized the need for a thorough internal review of the Fed's non-monetary policy operations, warning that significant mission creep and institutional growth have taken the Fed into areas that potentially jeopardize the independence of its core monetary policy mission. In a follow-up statement on social media, Bessent elaborated on his call for a full-scale audit of the Federal Reserve, not only focusing on monetary policy, but also addressing the institution's unchecked influence and wasteful expenditures. He noted that the Fed has a responsibility to conduct regular reviews of its monetary policy framework and urged Fed leadership to undertake a comprehensive institutional review to bolster its credibility with the American public. Bessent's call for accountability comes amid ongoing scrutiny of the Fed's recent building renovations, which have reportedly cost over $2.5 billion. He questioned the rationale behind such expenditures, particularly for an institution that has been reporting operating losses exceeding $100 billion annually. While I have no knowledge or opinion on the legal basis for the massive building renovations being undertaken on Constitution Avenue, a review of the decision to undertake such a project should be conducted, he stated. The tension between the Trump administration and the Federal Reserve has been palpable, especially as President Trump has openly criticized the central bank for its interest rate policies. In recent weeks, there have been conflicting reports regarding the potential for Trump to fire Fed Chair Jerome Powell, a move that would raise significant legal questions. Bessent, who has been viewed as a potential successor to Powell, has played a role in mediating discussions between the White House and the Fed, emphasizing that Trump considers a wide range of opinions before making decisions. As the conflict escalates, Bessent's demand for a thorough review of the Federal Reserve's operations raises important questions about the institution's future direction and its ability to effectively manage the nation's monetary policy. The outcome of this review could have significant implications for the Fed's credibility and its relationship with the administration, as well as the overall health of the U.S. economy. With the stakes higher than ever, the financial community will be watching closely to see how this situation unfolds in the coming weeks. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.